Hello again. I have, as I've made very clear in the past, nothing whatever against Islam. I'm as happy to pray in a mosque as I am in a church. However, I do not like to see Islam elevated to a special place in this country, so that it is accorded a particular respect not given to any other religion. I'm particularly opposed to this happening in the police, who must be impartial and objective when dealing with members of any ethnicity or religion. Christians joining the police have to accept that they will be likely to be expected to work on their Sabbath, which is Sunday. They might also have to be on a roster, which means that Easter or Christmas will see them working, which are particularly holy times of year for them. The same applies to Jews, who cannot say that they will not work between Friday evening and Saturday night, or that they require kosher food, or that they're going to want all the 10 high holy days between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur off. That would just be ridiculous. Anybody that particular about observing their religion might be better advised to find another line of work. Muslims, though, merit special consideration. As viewers will know, historically some institutions in Britain, such as hospitals and schools, have chapels where people of any religion can go for quiet or to pray. I have never, in the whole course of my life, heard of a police station having a chapel. At least they never have done for Christians, but things have changed where Muslims are concerned. Larger police stations now have special faith rooms where Muslims can pray. They are called multi-faith rooms, but nobody is deceived. These rooms have no seats and only a pile of prayer mats. Some have installed taps and seats so that devout Muslims can undertake ritual washing before they pray. I find this all very odd. These places are in fact mosques, and nobody is in any doubt about that. British people who are not Muslim do not generally sit upon the ground or prostrate themselves in prayer to Jesus, and entering one of these multi-faith rooms and being confronted with the area for ablutions and no seating would certainly tell any non-Muslim visitor that they are intruding into a religious space intended only for members of one special religion. I give a link to a news item from a local newspaper in Bolton about such a mosque being opened in a police station. We learn that police stations could soon have prayer rooms in a pioneering move to attract new recruits from minority ethnic groups. The facility has just opened at Greater Manchester Police Headquarters in Stratford, and if the idea proves successful, it will be extended through the force's 11 divisions. Staff will be able to go to the room for prayer meetings during their lunch break or use it for quiet contemplation. Assistant Chief Constable Vincent Sweeney is delighted with the new facility. He said, "The area is now a vibrant, cosmopolitan area, reflecting the diverse cultures of many people. In order to reflect the multicultural..." This is like bullshit bingo, spotting the words relating to multiculturalism. You can almost tick them off a bingo card. "It is essential that we attract officers from as many different backgrounds as possible." The need for an area arose when a Muslim officer was seen carrying out his prayers under a stairwell at the police headquarters. The talk of minority ethnic and multicultural nature of modern policing makes it clear that this is for Muslims only. Then we have this headline from a newspaper in Yorkshire. New facility to allow Muslim police officers to undertake cleansing process before prayer. A first for South Yorkshire Force. A new ablution facility will allow Muslim police officers to undertake their ritual ablutions. I give a link to a piece from the Daily Mail too about some supposed racism or Islamophobia. Some police officers were undertaking a team-building exercise which entailed lifting weights. A Muslim officer refused to join in on religious grounds. It seems he was afraid that the activity might make him sweat, and then he would be ritually unclean and could not pray. Not unnaturally, his mates started taking the piss out of him when he said this. As I've said many times, I love mosques as much as I do cathedrals, and if I find myself near either, I will pop in and pray. This does not mean, though, that I want to see Islam being given preferential treatment in this country. It is an awful business to think of.